is a West Wednesday. You know that beautiful open. It can only mean that our favorite chef, Chef Brian West, is joining us in the kitchen.
How are you? I'm good. I'm good.
You said you've been so busy these days that you are like ahead with your chicken cut off.
Yes.
Which is even worse than the other one.
That's more discombobulated than the other. Yeah, it's worse. It's worse.
Well, thank you for making a little time for us.
No, it's my pleasure.
I feel like you make everything fancy, and today you're going to make a sandwich fancy.
Yes. Well, you know, so I'm a big sandwich guy, and like a lot of chefs, you know, when we work a full day sometimes, and believe it or not, we almost never eat. And by the time you get home, you either hit like Whataburger or something like that. You just all of a sudden, I need 1,000,000 calories. So a sandwich makes a lot of sense. Something you can do at home, make really quickly. We've done the Cuban sandwich, which is one of my favorites. We've done several, but we've never done the muffaletta. So this is a sandwich that comes out of New Orleans, and I do want to say one thing about New Orleans. I love that town. I say Texas is my country and New Orleans is my hometown because I just absolutely love it. But every time I go there, I walk into any store, any restaurant or whatnot, and I always find at least one amazing food element there.
Okay.
So the muffaletta is basically a bunch of cold cuts, a bunch of cheese on an Italian bread, which I'm toasting right now.
Oh, are you?
Grab that right now.
There's secret toasting going on.
My
favorite part of the muffaletta is the fact that it has olives.
Yes.
Olives are one of my absolute favorite foods in the world.
I love them too.
Yeah,
I love all that brininess and intensity. It's so good. And it plays so well with all of these salted meats because, again, everything is very briny here. And then you just got some smooth creaminess from the different cheeses. So the key, though, is you want to start off, they never really use mayonnaise in these muffalettas. They always use some sort of an olive oil to start off with. Okay. And we go pretty heavy.
Very generous with that olive oil.
Very generous. And it's going to get even sloppier. And then we're going to mix up a little bit of this olive mix. So one thing I want to say is I usually always make my different condiments, but this is out of Central Grocery over in New Orleans. You can actually go in there and get a muffaletta, you can get a beer.
But I have to go to New Orleans to get that?
No, you can order it online now.
Oh,
so you can order it online. I actually have it constantly at a constant flow coming to my house.
So that is this.
I used to make it from scratch, but you know the recipe is really just olives, you know, grating vegetables. They're already pre-made elements. You're just dumping jars into things. So I'm like, why not let the experts do it?
Why not? I'm going to look at it.
Yeah, please.
Take a little look-see here.
And it goes great on everything. So we're going to put a nice heavy, drippy stir. And some would say when you pour it into the bowl, you go deep, you know, get down there and get that olive oil. Because again,
get the juice.
Bread is designed to really soak that in, and the sandwich if you will, it'll start to change as you're eating it because you'll get more intense. Now, usually I fold all of my lunch meats, but you know, a traditional, this is the only one I would do, but this is a little bit of mortadella.
Okay.
And if you don't know all your deli meats, that's okay.
I do not know those super fancy. I know turkey and ham.
Yeah, so you got mortadella, you got a classic hot salami right here.
Okay.
And then you've got a capicola.
Capicola.
And you got a little gabalagoo. No,
that makes it Italian when you do that.
You always have to do that.
Yes, either that or you're angry, one of the two.
And then normally, like when I'm building a normal like deli-style sandwich, I'm layering all the cheeses. But their tradition is to really stack it up and not fold it, keep it flat, so that you have this homogeneous bite for every single taste.
Let me ask you this. You have to do it in this order, right? Don't be changing it up and putting the cheese on the bottom.
Yeah, I kind of follow the rules. You know, this is an old sandwich.
You're a rule breaker. What are you talking about?
But you know, sometimes this was Napoleon's favorite sandwich.
Was it?
Yeah, this is one of his favorite sandwiches.
Okay,
yeah,
so
he did all right.
Yeah, he did all right.
So.
And then on top,
a little more olive oil.
Are we going to put more olives?
And then this is where it gets a little out of control because. You always want to have a wood cutting board so you can soak up some of this oil because they love it. But you're going to put even more on.
Thank goodness. You better be wearing a bib when you eat this.
Yeah, you better.
I think you just use half the jar here.
My dream is that you have a nice little olive oil drip on your shirt for the rest of the show.
Perfect.
And then we're going to put our top on. Ugh. We're going to push it down pretty crunchy. And see all that oil's just dripping out? And then again. And something different in New Orleans is they appreciate kind of a crunchier bread, where here in Texas, we like something a little more soft. We don't care for that pull and crunch too much.
I disagree. I like the crunch.
No, I like both.
On the outside.
But the goal is to be able to get a nice ratio from meat to pickles to sandwich. Oh. So, and you see how it's kind of dripping.
Yes.
Yeah, so you know when you're eating these sandwiches, a lot of times you're not really wanting to put it down. You got your beer over here and whatnot. But I think they just come out beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
And I love like I said, the stack. And like I said, as it rests in the oil, it's not really getting soggy by any means.
Because that bread.
Correct.
Crunchy bread. Oh my gosh, this looks so good, Chef West. We're going to give you guys the recipe. But if you would like more on Chef Brian West, who does everything. He'll teach you how to cook. He'll cook for you, big group, small group. He'll help you run your restaurant. I mean, he is the king. You can go to chefbrianwest.com or you can find him on social media.